Thank you for visiting the Coinceras channel again. Hey everyone, we were just talking about where we think XRP is in relation to the impending bull run. There was a lot of back and forth since it's contentious. So, what are we waiting for? Let's have an open and frank conversation tonight. It has been quite some time since I last engaged in such activities. Also, I'll tell you where I stand on the matter. I think we have a lot of fantastic ideas. What I previously stated may not apply to all of it. Therefore, let us dissect it. But, let us begin with the positive aspects. There is a lot to be enthusiastic about, so let's talk about that. For the first time in a long time, XRP has me very thrilled. I believe that the upcoming improvements and additions to the blockchain, such as multi-level marketing, MLM integration and Oracle's bridging, will have a profound impact. Additionally, there are improvements to the infrastructure that will be immensely beneficial. One of the most significant is the introduction of stable coins, and I truly believe that a solid stable coin on the XRP ledger will be an exceptional product. In addition, it will attract a lot of customers, first to Ripple and then to USD Tether and USDC on-chain if Ripple's stablecoin is successful. Naturally, now that Stellar has stable currency, the next step is for Ripple to ensure that their token has liquidity on exchanges like Coinbase, Binance, Kraken, and every other exchange in the world. If you wanted to deliver value to on and off ramps, utilize it on-chain, and reach its maximum potential, you need Ripples to have the power to make it happen. Only then will it be useful. Well, I certainly hope so. Once again, that thing will be top-notch if you have enough cash on hand. Your rivals will need to join the chain if they want to compete with you, in my opinion. I think XRP will rise in the rankings since it is undervalued compared to other large-cap cryptocurrencies. And I anticipate that when everything is said and done, we will be gazing at the world's third-ranked coin here. And that's where we diverge from 2018 in a sense. Things were looking bleak for the Ethereum. The ecology was indeed in a terrible state. Outlawing initial coin offerings ICOs was the biggest problem with that blockchain. Your proof-of-work architecture was inadequate for handling complex features and tasks like these. In addition to XRP's influence, the Ethereum blockchain offered him other advantages, including as its enormous potential, X-Fast debut, and the MoneyGram partnership, an innovative move that didn't pan out in the end. Considered a major event. And it appeared like we were making great strides and should have kept on, but the SEC lawsuit ultimately got in the way. There is no such thing as a miraculous comeback. In fact, we missed the entire growing phase. From a monetary standpoint, at the very least. Sure, we ditched default in favor of micropayments and streaming payments. Hey, you saw my old movies. I believed we were in a contract when we talked about payments. That was the call. Currently, we are attempting to quickly catch up. Also, it's possible that micropayments will be more significant in the long run. The previous several years, nevertheless, DeFi came out on top. Along with Ethereum's highly successful dApps like Aave Compound Maker DAO, we also tried our hand at micropayment-focused content like Cinnamon videos and Coil blogs, but so far, it hasn't worked. On top of that, I think we still have some problems with the ecosystem. You better believe that every chain has someone selling currencies, and I don't think Ripple selling XRP is the big deal that many people make it out to be. Even though they claim they have no authority over the biosphere, I believe they have a stranglehold on it, beginning with the UNL. They basically generate this master list and everyone ends up on it by accident. I think that's a problem. The XRP ledger still lacks the killer app that would attract a large user base. Because there is only one wallet in the sun, there is a potential problem if that wallet suddenly closes, goes bankrupt, runs out of funds, switches chains, or does any of a lot of other bad things, leaving us with no wallets at all. As you can see, Bitcoin has a plethora of wallets. In fact, you can see them sprouting from all corners of the internet, even Maxis's heirs. Although the XRP ecosystem as a whole is centered on institutional solutions, which is fantastic for Ripple's business, there is an unacceptable component that you should have as well, the XRP ledger, which is a blockchain. Extra retail use cases would be helpful. Applications for the general public can't be developed without human beings. There must be additional infrastructure built. Ripple's is a game changer since there isn't another blockchain firm like them. You want institutional use cases as well. However, it is desirable to have a diverse range of individuals taking advantage of this utility, including retail users of the blockchain who, like banks and other organizations, spend liquidity. And there's a lot they're considering during this growth phase. For example, when you compare the present price of XRP at 50 cents to that of Bitcoins, you'll notice that I genuinely believe XRP will see bigger rises from now until the finish. In this case, I believe it will be the better performance. The reason behind its current undervaluation, though, is that getting retail use cases going, creating a fantastic app that people are utilizing, and establishing an infrastructure are all necessary if we want to compete, particularly for the top spot among altcoins. Some of these things may happen, Ripple pays for them, after all, but the real success story would be someone creating a on the XRP ledger and turning it into a multi-billion-dollar business, just like we've seen others do with that idea. As a result, it will ignite a fire within this ecosystem. One of the most important aspects about an EMS is that it allows a startup to launch a coin before they're big enough to be listed on exchanges. This gives them more time to grow with the ecosystem and prepare for prime time. That is why I consider these updated functionalities to be absolutely critical. To be completely forthright, though, I was hoping that this litigation would finally come to a close, because this is, after all, the third most popular cryptocurrency in the world, and I expect nothing less than stellar performance and benefits from a large cap coin that will only grow in value. Leave that in the past. Additionally, I believe that more favorable rules are soon to be in place in this area. This is an issue for the whole crypto community, not just the XRP ecosystem, so here's hoping for a new government that is more crypto-friendly. Once we observe widespread institutional acceptance and the beginning of success for certain retail use cases, we can re-evaluate the adjustments and come to a new conclusion. Perhaps XRP can challenge Ethereum on a global scale. At the moment, though, it's light years ahead. You need to start having effective apps, with on-demand liquidity members who aren't rewarded or supported by Ripple. It just works and lowers their money. I don't see that changing soon. You have no idea how significant that is. That could occur if you begin to rely more on chain liquidity. There is much to be enthusiastic about here. The future of XRP is bright, in my opinion. However, this is not 2018. As of right now, I don't see us being able to challenge for second place. Things move fast in this area. If my opinion changes on this matter, I will inform you. If my perspective changes. At this very moment, that is my position. An excellent large-cap cryptocurrency with unrealized potential. Without a doubt, I prefer it to be a B. When looking at the big picture, I prefer chaining over Solana since things are so much better in 2021, 22, and 23. Writing out a plan for the future, though, is a piece of cake. We must now make the delivery. We aren't out there creating the future, we're just investors, like you. We'll find out if they complete it or not. While we've been hemming and hawing without making any substantial progress toward that future, we're now moving in the right direction. It's different now. One project separates us from our goal. All it takes to trigger an explosion in this ecosystem is for one decentralized application. The video ends there. Do me a favor and subscribe to my channel. Goodbye for now.